Hello and welcome to Out of the Darkroom on Adorama TV. I'm Ruth Medjber and I'm here at Castlepalooza Music and Arts Festival. You guys have been really great sending in some amazing career-related questions for me, all about how to make it as a music photographer. Today I'm going to be answering those questions and sharing some experiences with you too.
Adorama TV presents Out of the Darkroom with Ruth Medjber.
Let's have a look at these questions that you've all sent in. Julie Mullen, Alexander Novik, a lot of people actually have asked the same question, which is how I got hired as a music photographer. And I'll tell you a story. It actually happened when I was in my third year in college that I happened upon the email address of the photo editor of our local, national music mag over here. I simply just sent him an email along with a PDF version of my portfolio, and he didn't respond. So what I did then was I sent him another email, and I was quite persistent about it. And I just very nicely said, please hire me, please hire me, please hire me. And after about 5 emails of this, he came back to me and said, okay, you're quite persistent. Obviously you really want this. Let's meet for a cup of tea, bring in your portfolio, and we'll chat some more. So I went in, met the photo editor of our national music magazine, and that night he gave me my first job. So that's how I got my first press pass and my first job. And then a week later, I was in print media. My picture appeared in the magazine, which we call Hot Press here. So that's how I got hired as a music photographer. And it's not too dissimilar. That might have been 10 years ago, but you can still apply those techniques today. All you have to do is get your PDF portfolio looking really nice, or get a website that's really clean and easy to read, and then simply just contact people, contact the photo editors of magazines or of blogs or anywhere else that you want to be published. All you have to do is reach out and connect with people. So, Hog427, Cody Ash, David Great, they've all asked similar enough questions, which is how I get press passes. So press pass is simply the credentials, like I've got here, which is wristbands, which allows me to get into the photographer's pit and permission to shoot the bands. It's quite different in all different fields. For a festival, you can apply directly to the festival for accreditation. However, the easiest way that you'll find doing it is to align yourself with a publication, whether that's an online music blog or it's print media, such as like your local magazines or your local newspapers. The best thing you can do is to have a body working with you on this. So it's difficult when you're starting off, but just keep trying. Pick maybe a small music blog that's local to your area, approach them, say, can I please shoot for you? And then get that blog editor to apply to promoter for your own press pass. Earl Davis has asked a really great question. He says, I'm particularly interested in event photography. How is this different from music photography? And how can I get a job working with you? Well, Earl, if you live in Ireland, send me an email. We'll see what we can do about that bit. But event photography is slightly different than music photography. I'm here at Castlepalooza this weekend. I'm the official photographer for the entire festival. Now, how I got that job was not because I concentrated solely on what's on the stage. You'll see me this weekend. I walk around the entire festival taking social photographs of people, where they're posed, and I take their names for the captions. I also photograph kind of more atmospheric type of shots, so people enjoying themselves, like close-ups of all the little bits and pieces, all the artwork and stuff that people have put effort into. I try to give a good sense of the entire festival, as opposed to what's just on stage. Now you'll find if you open up your range as a photographer, if you become a little bit more versatile, you'll find that people, events, festival organizers will be more inclined to hire you. They want to see your portfolio as like a vast, expansive, oh, she can shoot this, she can shoot that. She captured the entire event as it is. I can't stress that enough. If you want to go forward as a music photographer, you really have to shoot everything. Shoot the crowd, shoot the entire venue, and shoot what's on stage. So here's a question from Andrew asking, how does photographing a concert work? Do you get to sit front and center for the whole show? Well, yeah, it's the reason I kind of got into this, because I wanted to go to all of these events. I wanted to go to the gig. How photographing a concert works can be different depending on the gig and depending on the promoter, the person that's putting on the show. Most of the time though, you rock up to the guest list, you get your press pass sticker, and then you get brought into the front, a photographer's pit, which is a barriered off area in front of the stage. You get to shoot 3 songs. Over here in Ireland it's 3, in the UK it's normally 2. And the rule is first 3, no flash. So you're not allowed to use flash while you're in the photographer's pit. So you get in, you shoot your 3 songs. After your 3 songs, you're booted out of the photographer's pit, and most of the time you're allowed to just enjoy the show. Whether you want to sneak up the front with the rest of the punters or hit the bar at the back, you just go and enjoy the show. I mean, that's why we're doing this for a living, is because we really want to be there at the gig. So that's how photographing a concert works. So here's a question from Black Raven, wanting to know how big a role would I say social media has played in getting my work noticed, and if they need to be more assertive in charging for their services at some point. Yes, yes, yes. Always charge for your services when you reach a certain level in your career or with your photography skills. I always say to people starting out, when you have a fairly decent portfolio, let's say 10 to 15 images that you are super proud of, then start charging. Now, I'm not talking about charging a local band hundreds and hundreds of euro or dollars to come and photograph their show. I'm talking about what's manageable. If the band has no money, look for other ways in getting payment. So maybe one of them is a web designer, maybe one of them is an accountant. See if there's some way of swapping services with these guys. There is ways around it, but the important thing is that you value your work, you value your time, and you value your own skills. So always charge something, just so that you have that little bit of reassurance that what you're doing matters. Social media is key these days to getting your work shared and noticed by people and hired again and again and again. So by all means, get on the social media, get your usernames in place, get your website up and running, get yourself a good portfolio, and then start valuing yourself. Start charging just a little amount for your photographs, and you'll see that people will appreciate you more, they'll respect you more as a professional photographer. Regina Mullen asks a great question. Please walk folks through basic pit and out of pit etiquette, especially how not to become the show, flash use, and share some of your shooting locations, which is great. I mean, pit etiquette is something that you don't know about unless you're thrown into the pit. I entered my first photo pit when I was 16 and I was completely clueless, and I relied on the more experienced photographers in that pit to show me the ropes. Now, a lot of these days, the pit age is a lot younger than it was when I started. Press photographers used to be like in their mid-40s kind of thing, and now when you enter a photo pit, everyone's in their 20s and pretty much no one has a clue what they're doing. So what I'm going to do, Regina, I'm going to actually do an article on the Adorama Learning Centre specifically for you, and I'm going to outline exactly what to do in a photo pit, all the etiquette, all the rules, what not to do and what to do, and how not to annoy other people that are in the photo pit as well. So I'm going to put an article, a full article detailing everything that you can possibly imagine about a photo pit on the Adorama Learning Centre very soon. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be bringing you back some more great videos. Also, if you want to brush up on your own photography skills, check out the Adorama Learning Centre because we post some great articles, tips and tricks. I'll see you again soon.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy to use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use adoramapix.com.